I'm trying to do this and do the light, but it ain't working. So you know what? It is what it is. But how is everyone today? I hope that you're all right. This is how the light's gonna be. How's everyone? Hiya, Viking, Tammy, Doggy, Lover, everyone. Today we're gonna be finishing the show where we was talking about CBD. And I didn't even realize what CBD was all about. But you know what, people? You're going to know today. Do you know where I'm coming from? So, I have got a special guest that is coming on. Do you know where I'm coming from? And ah, I'm just putting it on here so my guests can come on. Welcome. If you've never met me before, I am Shams Don't Care. My channel talks about everything controversial. We talk about everything. Like me, real life, everything. I don't care. Celebrities, everything that's going on. Do you know where I'm coming from? Because that's what we do.
Ready?
Yeah. So
Cannot.
everyone, this is my guest. And what we're gonna be doing is I want all of you lot to come on today and Tammy will be answering questions because last week what we done was a CBD like kind of video where she was explaining to all of us all about CBDs. Now Tammy is from USA. I'm from UK, hashtag Jamaica. And in the UK, it's very much different. I didn't really realise about CBD because I like to smoke the ganj. Now, I didn't realise that with CBD, a lot of it does solve ailments. It can help a lot of people with their pains. I didn't realise anything about helping pets. I didn't realise that you can have it without getting stoned, without having the munchies, the water. And on top of that, I've noticed a lot of people have been buying the CBD since Tammy has promoted it. And plus, there's a show that I've got to launch first. Sorry, Miss Miss Tammy. But before I'll get Miss Tammy on to answer all your questions, there's a show that I want to launch. Not launch. They're already bigger than me. They're launching me. It's day and night. I'm going to give them a shout out because they do sell products that Miss Tammy was going on about. And I didn't realize until Miss Tammy was telling me about the sprays, lip balms, soaps, everything, water. So, everyone, if you want to know what I'm on about, watch part one. Okay. And what I'm going to do is introduce you to Miss Tammy. And if you've got any questions whatsoever, please type it up right now. Okay. Miss Tammy, I'm going to pass it over to you.
Hello, everybody. How's everyone doing? Hope you're all doing well. And periodically, if my eyes look down, I'm looking at the chat on my iPad so I can see the questions.
Oh, Renee, I think what you got to do is go into the comments bit at the top. But I think you've got an iPhone and I've got an Android. It's just a bit
Well, I got
different.
my iPad going so I can see the questions. I've muted
Oh,
down the
can you
show.
see it?
Yes. So
Well,
any
I did
questions?
have one question that I'm going to
Yes.
start with.
All right.
That one of my community members was asking. Well, I've got a few actually. So just to get the drum rolling while people are getting warmed up and getting a bit. What shall I ask? And thank you as well, Miss Tammy, for taking your time out because I know you've just got back. It's been hectic for you. Thank you for this. It
No
means a lot to
problem.
me. It really does.
And we did get a question from Viking Queen. She wanted to know if you could take CBDs with other meds. Yes, you can. It doesn't affect them. But as always, check with your doctor too. Some people that are on blood thinners and heart medication, you may want to check with your doctor. Just saying, always to be safe. My dad right now, he has AFib, so he can't have any cannabis products. That's one of his downfalls.
I
But
did wonder about that as well, about
yeah,
taking it like I wouldn't take it with morphine.
topical is different, and I'm talking when you solely ingest them, taking them orally. Topical, you really don't have a problem. But for most of the stuff that I've
What's
seen,
topical?
like your creams, where you can just take it and rub it right on your skin. We have
Okay.
topical patches too. And I haven't seen, most of the CBD I see for you guys is all tinctures where you drop them under your tongue. You're just like taking nitroglycerin for a heart attack. Under your tongue is
Yeah.
a fast place to react through your body. It goes through quicker. If you hear a little extra noise, it's the air conditioner going on and off. It just it's a low hum.
I think,
But you can get CBD in patches and topicals. I just don't think they're at your market yet because there is so much CBD stuff. And when I say topicals, it can be cream for your face, cream for your pain area. Say you have a knee injury and you put the topical
yeah,
on after you work out. Because here I live in Michigan in the United States, we're cannabis state. We have recreational and medical. You go into the little store, you tell your bud tender, the person behind the
could you
counter,
explain the, sorry to interrupt, but
oh no,
could you explain to people the difference between recreational
yes,
drugs
recreation
and
means anybody can go in a store as long as you're 21 and you have a driver's license or a state ID. Medical is that you are a proven medical patient, that you went to your doctor and a medical marijuana doctor and you paid your fees for licensing. That
okay,
means anywhere, any state that has medical marijuana, if you're a medical holding card, you can go into their dispensaries and buy. That's what it means here in the United States. I believe most of your CBDs are
yeah.
mail order
Oh,
because
well, sorry.
you can order them through the mail. That they'll
Oh, okay, yeah.
or at certain participating stores may have them. But you always want to make sure that they are verified and tested. Third party testing. That is the most important.
This is what I was learning from you last week. Not last week, the week before you went on holiday. And
Right.
from night and day, I didn't know none of this because
Yeah.
I know when people grow it in England, they grow it,
Right.
and it
Well,
is,
and some of the stuff that I read, that England is the biggest manufacturer of medical marijuana, which I find that surprising.
what?
But they're manufacturing it for other places and to go into other products, that they're just allowing their people so much when it is so beneficial. Me
Yeah,
personally, I have a lot of nerve damage in my body. And I
okay.
use it, well, of course, I've had a head injury. I hit my head so hard I couldn't see or hear for a minute. That was a
Oh
little
my
frustrating.
gosh.
Um, so a lot of times I can lose my train of thought, but I use it basically for my body aches, to help with my mood, because pain can make you really crabby, and I was really crabby,
Yeah,
not sleeping the whole time on our trip because we were on blow up beds in a tent for 6 days.
but yeah, snappy.
But anyways, it just, I was taking gabapentin, and gabapentin was like this new miracle drug in the United States. Well, after 2 years of being on
Gabiscuit.
gabapentin, it's for pain and swelling and everything.
Oh,
Well,
okay.
they use it too much, and it went on a list. But I found with me, I had the side effect of it made my body swell. Not so much my whole body, but my ankles and feet. It just, I mean, it was horrible. I had to stop taking it. I looked into looking into different strains of the cannabis and CBDs to help me, and I drink a lot of water, which really helps too.
Yeah, I drink a lot of water.
And now
I never used to.
3 years later, I take no more gabapentin because it is
How
hard on
come?
you. Because it was just too hard, and I have replaced it with my cannabis and CBD products. And my doctor
So
said if it's working for me,
did
I
you
should keep
replace
doing
it
it.
with the CBD water that you were showing us the other day?
I replaced it with using more of the gummies. I use more of the
Okay.
CBD bath bombs because I'm a soaker. I
Bath
love to
bombs.
soak. Bath bombs are terrific. They just,
Shut the back door, girl. Bath,
yes,
bath.
bath bombs.
Girl,
All
tell me more. Tell me more. Do they have flavors?
well, some of them do, and some of them get real fancy. I just buy the big one, about the size of a baseball, for $12.
OMG, I need some.
And when I'm at
I
the
think I
lake
found my
house,
market, babes. I found my market.
I like to soak in that and turn the jacuzzi on. Really make it nice.
Oh, is it?
And it just, I go to a masseuse when I can, but having that, soaking in that bath water with the CBD bath bomb, it just feels like I have been to the masseuse. And I will lay in that for 45 minutes.
So does
Just,
it relax your skin?
oh, it makes you soft, but it just
And it
feels
doesn't give
so
you the
relaxed.
munchies?
No, nope. I get out and I do this before I go to bed. Usually I'll get out of the tub and
Oh
I'll
my
play
gosh, I
a
need
bingo game,
this.
and I'm ready for bed. I am that tired. Or sometimes I just go directly to bed because it just relaxes me. It is the cheapest. It is like a poor girl's masseuse and a bath bomb.
Oh gosh, baby girl, don't make me Joe.
They're
We don't
wonderful.
have this kind of luxury in England, you know. What you doing to us?
Oh, the CBD bombs, they are the bomb. That's all I can say.
It's standard, isn't it? Literally, they're the bomb.
Yeah, they run about $12 for a big one, and you
What do you
almost hate to
mean?
see that.
So you literally feel relaxed for about 12 hours, stoned,
No, the
without
12,
being.
they're the balls themselves, the bombs, they're $12. That's the cost of them, and I will
Oh,
feel good the next.
$12. I thought you said 12 hours. I
Oh
was like,
no,
what?
no,
The last 12 hours?
I feel good the next morning when I wake up. I feel really good, and
Something about
sometimes
your aches and pains.
it is just like somebody just rubbed them away. Remember the old Calgon advertisements? Calgon, take me away. It's kind of like CBD bath bomb, take me away.
Mm-hmm.
Callie had a question here. Over here, you are allowed to use it
I can't say
in your.
nothing.
Callie had a question. Place of residence, as far as I know, anyway, because there was a law that was passed a few years ago to do with marijuana use. Well, that's, Callie, kind of like here in Michigan. You can't walk down the street smoking a pre-roll. Pre-roll is our word for a joint, flower, marijuana. But you can smoke it in the privacy of your own home. You can do it in your backyard. People, it is totally illegal to smoke in your car because it's like drinking and driving. Um,
Oh, I remember you saying
Callie,
something like that
yeah,
last week.
she had said something. Callie Cat also says, I swear my shoulder twitched as soon as Tammy mentioned injuries. Yeah. Yeah, that's, our bodies are kind of in tune to that. But our bodies, once we start using the CBDs, whether it's topical and lotions or tinctures under our tongues or even bath bombs, we will start to feel better. Sometimes it's
I didn't
accumulation in
even know
your
about none of these.
an accumulation in your system, and it just keeps working. Some of the things, one of the articles I read today was from the Evening Standard. I just looked up CBD, the best CBD in the UK to buy. And I ran into this
Yeah.
article, and it gave so many different brands and how they actually tested them on people. And there was one, she said it tasted horrible, but she didn't have any pain, but she kind of suffers anxiety and mood swings. And she noticed after 3 days of using the CB tincture under her tongue, she had a really bad day at work, and she noticed that it didn't really, the badness, her bad mood didn't affect everything. She was more able to go, yeah, whatever, just leave it alone. I don't care.
People think, a lot of
So,
people think I'm in a bad mood because of the weed, and it's not. It's just them.
no, it helps. Here she is. She's having some, she experienced a little bit of mood change for the better. And it wasn't through a pharmaceutical pill. It's, it, I react badly to pharmaceuticals. When I had an accident, the doctor had me on Vicodin. Vicodin is kind of a strong thing. And I swear the whole time I was sick to my stomach and I was hallucinating. It can also be used because politicians who have chronic. You know, Callie, that's a good point, because in Michigan we did have one of our law enforcement chiefs. He had passed away from the bug, but he had chronic back pain, and when he was retired, he started using cannabis and promoted it as being an alternative to taking pharmaceuticals. Pharmaceuticals we have problems with all over the country. I mean, they break into places for them. And of course
Really? I could imagine though.
now pharmaceuticals, they're all worried. Of course, the US, we have
But babes, come on,
our
man,
open
it's a money in
border.
it. I'll be robbing them as well.
Yeah, you just, when you buy that pill off the street, you just don't know what it is. And if
Yeah.
it's
And I'd
fentanyl, it's
rather
just,
rob off a pharmaceutical than rob off a man off the street.
yeah. And that pill just might end up killing you because it's got more fentanyl in it than what you think. So it's
Or
really not.
killing someone you're selling it to, you don't know.
And that's why, even with the CBDs, things that I was
That's
reading, you
it.
want to make sure that it is good. And I can't stress enough the third party testing on their
Babes,
verified.
you have convinced me to do the CBD on my
I think
leg,
you would
yeah?
mostly benefit from it,
I don't
Shams,
want to be
truly.
stoned.
No, you won't be.
I just want to be out of pain
Yep. And it
and
depends.
forget that I'm living in this matrix.
And it depends on your pain and how it's going to work for you, too. I mean,
Well, did you see that question that Sparkles has asked you? That's one of the ones I was going to ask you.
I didn't get a chance to ask my bud tender, but I am going in the end of the week, Sparkle, and I will find out about phantom pains. I would say that if you put it on the spot where you are suffering, it should help ease that, almost like anything. And I know
Or I
phantom
could set
pains
you up
are
with my
bad.
mate in it, Sparkles. Just come bear me a minute and I'll set you up with my friend. Standard. I'm joking.
Yes. I was kind of looking down, reading some of them. Oh, doggy's meds are kicking in. That is one
Oh,
thing.
bless her.
You can go a little bit longer with the cannabis than, because you know how long of a time period that you have. But when you do take cannabis, it does say that it can last 4 to 6 hours, which is pretty good. And that's about like what a pain pill is. You go to the hospital, you get a boo-boo, you're on a pain pill, you take one every 4 to 6 hours.
So can she put it on her stomach? Because what it is, she's had one of her
An
legs chopped off. I think
amputation.
it's the right
Yeah,
leg. Yeah.
I think she
And
could.
she's getting phantom pains in it.
I think she could, because you want it's the nerve endings in the end of the legs that need to be relaxed. So I would. It's not going to hurt anything. That is
No,
one thing.
exactly. That's what I thought.
I think,
No,
you
we
know,
also had a question about if I don't know if you know, but I was talking about it to you earlier. Uh, you know, like when I was saying it's going to be questions and answers tonight,
right.
and like you know what I'm like. I don't want you to prepare, so I'll give it you at the last minute, don't I? You
That's
know, I'll
okay.
say we're going to do a show about this, and then at the last minute, I'm like, "Are we ready? We're going to do it." Throw you under the bus, innit?
Just keep me on my toes, see how good I am.
Babes, I've got to keep you all on your toes. That's what I do. I keep you all on your toes, Mush. But I did say to you last couple of weeks ago, because we wanted to do the show straight away before you went away. But I had things to do, and you
Right.
had things to pack. So, standard in it. Hashtag.
I'm a quick
We had to jog on
packer.
and stay in our lanes. But someone was asking about pets.
Yes, they have a lot of CBDs for pets that you can give them for high anxiety, for storms, just for leaving them. You know, when
So the
people,
back door.
you know, pets that have anxiety, they can be destructive. They'll chew or whatever. My parents give the
OMG.
big plot hound when it's, and we know before it's raining because she starts pacing around, pacing and pacing. And my mom will give her a treat that is, she has salmon oil, organic salmon oil, CBD for dogs. She gets her little,
Organic. The fucking dog's eating better than me.
yep. And that's
Did you
another thing.
just say the dog's got salmon?
And she eats that little soaked kibble right up.
I
And
got
we've
tin
gotten them
tuna.
dog treats. They eat the dog treats. It's done by weight. She's a big dog, so she gets 2 dog treats with the
Can I be
CBD.
your dog?
I used to give my horse herbs that I ordered from the UK. Hilton
So,
Herbs.
you know, if your horses had a problem, I'm being truthful, would
Yeah.
you ever recommend, truthfully, like, is there any pets that you wouldn't recommend giving it to? Like fishies?
Yeah, fish. I don't think that they would. Dogs, cats, horses, they all benefit because they all get arthritic. Santo, my horse that I had on the herbs, it was there, excuse me, because he was riddy. He was a gelding, but he was cut when he was 8 years old, and I got him when he was 9 and allowed to breed. So the riddiness was very studly, and I had to research, and I did a lot of tests to make sure that he wasn't a cryptoid and had one, what we would call a one nut wonder, where he could still breed. He wasn't a cryptoid. And I had to put him on this herb. It was $100 a bucket, lasts me 3 months, to calm him, not make him so studly. Because stud horses act bad. You can get hurt with them. They want to strike, they want to bite. And I just
Are they a
had
bit like
to,
stallions? I don't mean
yes.
Megan the Stallion.
Yeah, no, like a real stallion. Yeah. Real stallions, they can be really sweet, but you get a mare in heat and they are a
So
handful.
what's the difference between a stud and a stallion? You need to do a horse show with me.
Well, a stud and a stallion are the same because they got boy pieces that can make babies. A gelding, he was cut, so
Oh,
he
the
can't make babies.
stud, I get it.
Yeah,
And a stallion is like the
yeah,
horse kind of race one, but he's a stallion, isn't it? Like,
yeah. Stallion is just another word for a horse that has his breeding utensils, we'll say.
oh,
Like
okay,
get your
easy.
dog neutered. kind of like the same thing. But anyways, and they helped, but I had to, because it was one of the drugs in there. The vermilion root is an illegal drug in the horse show world because it does mask certain things. So I had to have a special dispensation from my vet that said that he was on this because he was riddy, meaning very studly. So, and they helped. I mean, I had him many years, and it was up until his last 2 years that he didn't have to have that because he wasn't really going on show, and he'd mellowed out. He wasn't in competition mode. So he worked really good that way. But it's just like us. We have to find that happy balance and keep that going in our body so things work out right. And if we miss a day because we built up, we won't notice it as much. It's almost like any kind of medicine in your system. You have a buildup in it. So when my herbs sat in customs for a month and I was freaking out because my horse ran out, I was okay because I just started him back on his maintenance and he came back to where he was. And towards that end of the month, it started to be a little handful, but that's the horse world. But for us humans, we can communicate and use our voices, and we can
This
say,
is what I said.
Here.
Well, do you remember I done a video? I had to delete it, Tammy. And the reason I had to delete it, Miss Tam, was because copyright.
Oh, yeah.
You know me, I play music, innit? And I didn't do nothing to slow it down because it was a live show and we was having fun.
Right.
I did say I was going to delete it, but I did say something on it. Why is it that we can communicate with animals, but us human beings can't communicate with each other?
Sometimes we don't take the time to listen, and we can make up what we're saying to fit our needs.
You are right. Hi, sir.
Yeah, I'm just reading Viking Queen. I would try the CBD pet treats. Viking Queen, just make sure that they are verified for your pet too. Like I said, I can't stress enough, verified for human, verified for pet. And a lot of the verified things are vegan friendly, GMO free, and organic, no pesticides. Those are important things you want to look for on your CBD products when you're buying them.
I'm so glad that we're doing this program, Tommy, because I'm not gonna lie. Like I know I'm gonna be reiterating what I said earlier, but for anyone that's just joining in, Miss Tammy Ann, she we done a part one. She's like such a good person, such a good supporter of me and other channels as well. And you know, I asked her to do a show with me because she's knowledgeable about a lot of things. A lot of you are. And this is what I said, you know, I want you to come on, tell us things. But when I wanted her to do this show, people, I never knew this, that she would give us this much information. So last week, I was literally shocked into silence. She was like telling us about CBD. And I've heard it from, like I said, other channels like Night and Day and other channels. And a lot of my friends was telling me about it, a lot of my American friends. And my baby father, he had an uncle that had cancer. And you know, at the last minute of his life, they was asking if we could get some. And one of my good friends got some for him. And we didn't even know, like, what it, you know what I mean? I didn't know very much about it. And bear in mind, I smoke. And I know a lot of people would judge me for the smoking. But they don't understand, man. I'm not ratchet, but I am. I don't know if it's, I'm not going to blame being black or an island girl or nothing. Do you know what I mean? Because everyone knows I'm from Jamaica. Do you know what I mean, Miss Top?
See, that's all.
But I think everyone that watches my channel, they've all got my temper. Some can just hold it down better, innit?
Yep. It's how we deal with things. We deal through things with sarcasm. We deal through things with laughter.
That's
It's,
me.
I can be really snarky. And
Well, you make me happy. Like
pardon,
when I'm down, you never you never slag anyone off. You never slate anyone. You never disrespect anyone, no matter what. I've always found that. And
my
I love that
secret,
about
I
you.
do
Do you know
it
what I
to
mean?
myself. If I'm gonna be nasty to anybody, I'm gonna be nasty to myself first, and then realize it and go, "Oh yeah, things aren't really that bad, are they?" Huh.
No.
Better look at your cup again, girl. Because I
But
like to live my life as cup full all the time.
having this kind of company around me lately, it's made me realise that I'm getting back to who I used to be. You know, the happy-go-lucky girl that
Right.
I'll sit back and I'll watch what's going on and I like to educate myself. Like the other week, my friend come round and she was moaning, and another friend was having a go at me the week before. And I was like, "You drink too much." I know I do. And I do need to cut that out, that there's no excuse. Do you know where I'm coming from?
Yeah.
And then the smoking, and I'm thinking, this is what I was saying earlier. How come the government, yeah, this is something, a question we need to ask. Why is it the government promotes smoking, nicotine, which is, it's got no medical benefits? They promote alcohol, it's got no medical benefits, but they tax you for it, so they're getting money for it. But the things that do promote medical benefits, like the CBD that has helped people, why are they quiet about it?
That question, I'm not sure. You should ask your, I don't know, we have legislators and
But when we
Congress.
do, we get there's no freedom. You know, they say that America has got freedom of speech, but have you really though?
No. You just have to be
Have
careful on
you?
how you word
What
it.
country's got freedom? None of us. It's bullshit.
And for ours, for Michigan, we had to have the people advocating for it to say, hey, we want this. When it's time to vote, put this on our ballot. Michigan had the recreational marijuana um, quite a few. I think it was 2 cycles back in voting. Every 4 years we do our presidential. It was back in there, and we
Yeah.
didn't really, it didn't get enough, and then it got close, and then people started saying, well, hey, these are the benefits. It took somebody that people seen on TV to say, hey, this helped me. Cue that I was telling you about, my friend that was on the local news here in Detroit.
Yeah, yeah.
She became a big advocate for it, going all over the place. She still goes all over the place to promote it in different ways, saying it's not as bad. The it's not the drug that should have been made criminal because it has so many health benefits. And it's becoming, watch your politics. This is where I say you need to
Exactly.
be
They've done it
involved
over here in Britain.
in your
They
community.
made it in certain, you know, in America, they made it in certain states
Right.
where it's legalized, but it wasn't. In Britain, normally everywhere in the whole of Great Britain, which represents Ireland, England, well, Northern Ireland, England, Scotland, and Wales, we'd all have the same laws, unlike America, where it's in the different states, you got different laws. Does that make
Right.
sense?
Absolutely. And
But
when
then it was like they started doing what you lot was doing, different counties. Now counties are like states in America.
mhm,
Over here, counties. And
watch
it
your
was like,
county
oh yeah, in
board.
London you could do it, but you couldn't do it in like Birmingham, and you couldn't do it in this place and Bradford. Do you know where I'm coming from?
Yes. that article that I sent you, the mayor of London went to see the operations of cannabis, big scale. And because you're going to make a lot of tax off of it. You have medical and you have recreational. If they just made it all recreational and put a 16% tax on everything you bought, that's a lot of money that they're going to make. And then they're going to make it off of the businesses. And then you have less of the illegal stuff on the street because they can't compete with it in the store. And that's the whole purpose of getting a lot of the illegal drug off the street. I mean, if you've got a choice of whether you can go to a Pacific store that just sells this with knowledgeable people, or you go to the person on the street corner, you're going to go to the store. Especially when you can go to the store.
Of course you are, because the
A
store is
lot
going to be cheaper and it's legit.
And
plus, you know that it's been tested. So
yes.
you think, but can we trust the government? Because from what I've heard, some of them, they're still using the same things that the street workers are using.
It can be technique too, and the street workers might have worked for the industry.
And we got to give it to some street workers. Not all of them use chemicals.
Right. But
Seriously.
Here they have the testing that's done. I know when the vape cartridges started having problems.
I need some of these, man. Wow. I need some of these. Miss T, you need to send me some testing kits. When I'm buying my sheets, I need to know that I ain't getting poisoned. You know what I mean?
Right. Well, the testing facilities, we have 2 in Michigan, and they're complete labs. They test everything. They test the creams, the topicals, the carts, which are the little oil pins that you can smoke.
Get you, though.
They test everything for how much is in it. And if it's not a good lot, they pull the whole lot. It does not go for
Don't
sale.
blame them.
It's very interesting. Michigan had the vape cartridges. For a long time, you couldn't get vape cartridges. They literally had to change a lot of it to make it better for the industry. And health-wise, better too.
No way.
Yeah.
Miss T, we've done 37 minutes, so I'm going to say to everyone, yeah? You got one more question to ask Miss T, because we're going to wrap it up, people. I will be doing another live, but as soon as I finish with Miss T, and I'm so grateful, well, think of your question and make it good, because I've literally had to beg her. She's literally busy. I'm not lying. Miss T, you don't know how grateful I am.
Not about.
And you know, next year I'm coming to see you. You doing all that?
Absolutely.
You promised to pick me up, you know.
Yeah.
Because I could have got my cousin from New York and you was like, nah.
No.
I could have got Viking Queen. I could have got Sweepy.
Where the lake house is, it's
could have even got Uno, you know.
Big crawl. Shamz, everything that you could get, it would just blow your mind. Because we have so, and they have it in energy
The
drinks,
only thing I want is you. I don't care. I'm not being a lesbian.
My naked nails.
But I'm so grateful to have you.
I enjoy
Swear then on my baby's life.
When I tell you, I was having a rough time and I could catch the last 10 minutes of your live. It was like, ooh, there goes my mood. It's like I'm set back in because it was.
Well, that's like when you show me a picture of your face and I'm in a mood. And I'm like, I'm in a mood today. And then you just like, guess what I'm doing? I'm in a miserable mood, walking down the boardwalk. And you like this? And I'm like, you're not miserable. And it makes me laugh.
Oh my God. That boardwalk was long and that wasn't even all the way to the water.
But it was lit. I'd have been recording dancing on that. You know what I mean? I'd have been loving it. I'd have been lit. Mate, that'd have been my stage.
Picked up all these rocks that are flat to do rock painting on. And my beach
Pepper
bag
Beach
was so
sorbets.
heavy.
No. I would have
Oh,
been in the mood as well.
it was funny. But yeah, we can do, we can do another one of these. Anybody that has tried CBD, I would love to hear how it is working for you. And Sparkles, try putting it
I
on the
do.
space that bothers you the most and let's hear how it works for you.
Oh my gosh, I do know a couple of people. I'm not gonna lie. Since we done the last week's show in England, I didn't even know you could get it in England. I know a couple of people that have ordered it. These people that don't drink or smoke, and they've ordered the CBD oils because they've got physical pains, like serious. Um, like
It, it would be
terminal
very
pains and
right.
things,
It would
and
be extremely
bad shit. And I'm like, no, I much. So I want to know how it's working for them because I tell you what, you've inspired me now. I want to give up the smoking, and it's going to take time to give up drinking and smoking together. It's going to take time. I've been through a lot. Do you know what
give
I
up
mean? Like, I know I'm going
cigars,
to lose my mum soon. I've
give up
just
the credit
lost an
card.
18-year relationship. My son's moved out, so I've just lost my baby boy. Do you know what I mean? I feel like I'm losing my mind again and my hair and my beauty, the lot. Do you know where I'm coming from?
Yeah.
And just having the community does mean a lot to me. Like, people don't understand.
And it would
And
also be interesting what brand they used so everybody can see because there's so many
brilliant.
brands out
I
there.
want Night and Day to come on here and tell us. Because you know what, Tammy, I'm going to ask them to send you a brand so you can try it out, and we're going to try it out on his
Okay.
like. Because yeah, I'm going to order some of those, and we're going to try it out and do a review for Night and Day.
All right.
So
Yeah.
I'm going to
That'd
send
be fun.
you some Night and Day products. I'm going to ask my lads.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to say send me some products for Tammy. Give me your address, and you can try it out
Yep.
and give us a blindfold. Get your mom to do it. We're
Okay.
going to blindfold you and have one that's night and day and one that's something of the same products. OMG, this is shamazy. So we'll get your mom to blindfold you, or one of
Okay.
the kids, your husband, anyone, yeah? And we'll get you to try which one works, which one don't. And we'll give you 24 hours on each product. And you got to film me, and I'll edit it for you when you send me the video.
Okay.
So it's got all the amazing bits. Oh my gosh. You know what? If anyone wants to do that, Tammy, wouldn't that be amazing? If
Yes.
Tammy, if Miss T, that's Miss T here, everyone. We need to thank her because I tell you what, she's inspired me. I want to give up smoking. I've always wanted to do it, but I needed a replacement. I'm sorry for using excuses, but I've been through a lot in my life and I ain't ready to give up yet. And I'm going to
So
say this is
on.
going to be in my next show after I finish with Miss T because it's time now. But oh my gosh, she has inspired me to change my life for the better. And she didn't even know that she done it. You see, this is how people need to work with Shams. You don't force me to do it. You just give me a product and I'll be like, is it? And then I just want to change my life. And it's like, you don't have to be stoned all day. And I'm like, you know what? I just want my pain to stop. And I don't
Right.
want to be stoned. I want to be back to the old Shams.
If you're gonna give up something first, give up the alcohol. Because
The
that is what
alcohol.
Yep, that affects your blood and a lot more first. So that would be the first one I would
Babes,
stop.
if I told you what was really going on, you'd be so disappointed in me.
Oh, nah. We all
We'll
have
talk.
secrets in our closet.
I ain't gonna lie to you. We'll talk.
Oh, yeah. But I mean, everybody has theirs. You'd be surprised with how much.
I just don't want to be judged again. I'm dealing with a lot at the moment.
Well, the way I
And,
look,
everyone attacking at the moment is too much.
the only one that can truly judge us in the end is God or your supreme being or whoever you believe in. Anybody,
Yeah, true.
it's all just bullshit.
But the biggest judge is yourself.
Right. You're when you judge
And people
yourself
don't
or you
understand that. They think I'm
yourself,
big-headed. They don't realise I beat
you are
myself
the.
up more than they could ever beat me.
Yep. I got to turn my light on. I just noticed I'm almost sitting in the dark.
Right, am you
So
ready, sis? We've done our 45. Everyone, can you all thank Miss T Hand? I swear down for all the information. We probably will do. I've said to her, I didn't want to push her, but I said to her, there's going to be a part 3, babes, and a part 4. She's like, I don't know. I'm like, there will be. So if
it's just
everyone wants a part 3, 4, 5, questions and answers, Candy, I know you wanted to come on and talk about it. I still want Miss T on here because she gives us so much information. Anyone else that's got any stories to tell us from around the world? Like we heard some from Europe, the smaller islands, like where I come from, you know what I mean? Not just England and Europe, but you know where I'm coming from, babes. And then all the loads like Australia and Canada and that. I'm flabbergasted, people. And Miss T, your research work, you should have your own YouTube channel, Mosh.
I am kind of boring. To Viking Queen.
Yeah, you're a natural. What the heck?
Let me hit Viking Queen's question a little bit. The water, the CBD water that I showed you was the living water.
Oh my gosh, she was asking me about that today. I said you're gonna have to go to the show.
And I gave the water to Larry, my husband. He drank the whole bottle, but he needed it. Sometimes you have to watch with the balanced waters. I don't know if you've got core water there. If you drink too much core water, it can also.
She's in your country.
Okay. There are on there, when you get the bigger bottle, Viking Queen, you can see the increments on there, and they do kind of have the direction. Just kind of use your discretion. If you really feel the need, drink a quarter of a cup. It's just how you feel. But it is on the bottle, and they do have lines on there too on the big bottles. I hope
Shut the back door, babes. I didn't even think of that, because I thought about the bottle. I'd have drank the lot in one day.
Well, and it might not affect you, but if you continually do it like core water, it can, all the pH and the vitamins and everything. It's like drinking really rich water that.
Can I just ask one more question?
Yeah.
Just one more.
Go ahead.
Right, because I smoke all day long, yeah.
Right.
Oh, you did say give that up first, and the alcohol. Yeah, but say if I wanted, I will give up the alcohol, but say if I wanted to give up the smoking and I was doing the CBD, do you reckon I should do the pre-rolled? And I need to research where I can get it.
Yeah, you could.
In Britain.
The pre-rolls in Britain, they're not really allowing right now because it's too close to smoking the actual marijuana. But like I said, using the two together, THC and CBD, they do interact with each other and help. So if I was going to give up between the flour and the alcohol, I do the alcohol because the flour and the CBD together help better.
Yeah.
If that makes sense to you.
Oh, babes, I need to give up the alcohol because it's more fucking
There you go.
expensive.
Well, and it
Because you
does.
know what? When I'm in hospital for so many days, I don't even need the alcohol. Well, I need a nicotine patch.
Right. And
Do you
it's
know
just
what I mean? And I don't even need a nicotine patch. I just need a cigarette. I don't even need the weed. And I don't need the alcohol. I just need the nicotine.
yeah.
So that's what I'm addicted to, really.
But you know,
It's not
the truth,
rehab.
I smoke. I smoke cigarettes and I smoke my pre-rolls.
But you
And
don't look like you smoke cigarettes.
yeah, I do.
Yeah, but you got blonde
Well,
hair, white girls with blonde hair. Yeah, they always say black don't crack, and they're racist people are towards white people with blonde hair. Am I lying? They're ages. No, they're racist ages.
yeah, it can be. And a lot of it, you look how you feel. Sometimes I feel really
Wait till
crappy.
you hear what I've got coming up in the next
Oh.
show. I'm gonna give you 5 minutes, babes. I got gossip.
Okay, yep, we got Viking Queen's answer. Okay. I think we're doing good. Do we
Oh.
want to say our goodbyes?
Yeah, come on then, babe. Tammy, you are an angel. If you ever want to do a part 3, 4, 5, whatever, you know what? We can even do an equestrian one
Yeah.
because everyone loves animals. I want my community to start coming on and doing shows like this and educating us about different things. I mean, how the fuck am I from Jamaica? I'm a Bob Marley, mate, and I don't even know about weed, and you're teaching me. And I'm like, what? Girls from America? And you're
I
teaching
would
me? Shame.
say anybody planning a trip, because everybody used to go, oh, Amsterdam, Amsterdam. You know what?
That's all
Michigan,
we got in Europe, babes. Don't judge us. Don't judge us.
if you come to the United States as an adult vacation and you want to be in a happy place, come to Michigan. Our tagline is Pure Michigan. We have
You know I'm coming next year. It's lit. Bitch,
you can
I'm
go
there next year. You know your sister's there.
25 miles in any direction and hit water of some kind.
Is there
Water.
any mans there though?
Oh yeah, there is.
Oh, that's all good. And we got smokes in it.
Yeah.
How about the drink? Well, we're giving up the drinks, but we got smokes and mans.
Yep. But
And I can wear my high heels.
oh yeah, it's such a nice place. It's historical. We have a lot of touristy.
I'm there, I'm there, I'm late, I'm there.
Do the
Listen,
small town.
suitcase is packed. Do I need my bikini? How many?
Oh yeah. 25 miles in any radius to hit
I thought
water.
you said 25 bikinis. I was like, for one day. I'm there.
There's our lake. We go across the highway. There's another lake. You go down 15 minutes down the road. There's another lake. There's Wolf Lake. There's Gillette Lake.
I ain't swimming in no crocodile, babes.
And we don't have crocodiles. We don't have anything that's going to
Alligators
eat.
there.
No, nothing will eat you.
Platypus.
That is the best part about it. Sandy
Are you
beaches.
sure, Tammy? I've
Yeah.
seen your lake, you know. It looks like it's got crocodiles.
No. Ducks.
Has he
Geese.
got any
Swans.
killers?
No.
When's the
Couple
last
of
murder?
the last murder.
Because the black girl gets killed first, babes.
The last murder, I think, was about
In every film.
8 years ago, and that was at
I go,
Crystal. Some guy killed his mother-in-law.
oh, I don't blame him. I mean, oh.
But now you get a little closer to Detroit. that gets a little sketchy. I will not go close to Detroit because I
Oh,
got a lot
is
of
it
highway.
Detroit? Because I got some mans there, I've heard.
Yeah. Find the lake daddies.
Where are you going to take me, Tommy?
You need lake places
I
with
thought
real
we was
money.
going Hollywood.
You go eat at you go to the little bars that are
Sis, we're
on
going
the
Hollywood.
lake. Watch them out there jet skiing. It's fun.
Jet skiing, babes. I can't fucking swim. I only show off on the beach.
Well, we can teach you how to swim. That is not a
I don't
problem.
want to be tall, babes. I just want to lie there and look good. I don't want to swim. I just
swim.
want to lie there in my
You're gonna
bikini
then.
and chillaxing it. It looks amazing. Do you know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
Come on, babes.
But yeah,
And then
there's
you're going to show me where all the mans are and the ganja mans.
yep. Because we got a lot of it there.
Is there? I'm the nice all.
Oh yeah. Everyone's nice up here. We're all friendly.
I think I might try an Oriental.
Yeah.
You know, a Chinese kind of Japanese Oriental Korean.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what they are. But you know, in America, they've got loads of them. There are rich pickings in, I swear down, you know, in England, you can't pick a lot because there ain't many to pick.
Yeah, well, here they got quite a few of them. Traverse City is
You know, I
there.
can't wait. Shamz is coming to town, boys. My milkshake brings all the boys to the yard and they're like, it's better than yours. Sorry. Well, come on then, babes. You say your goodbyes. We're doing a show in 5 minutes while I am, but everyone, what do you say to Miss Tammy? Please, everyone, have the respect and say thank you to Miss T for coming on and teaching us, because I swear down to God, you're going to see a difference in Miss Shams. I don't need to waste money on this shit anymore. I'm going to get me my CBD oil. My foot is going to be looking lit. I'm going to be in my 6-inch heels. Watch. I'm going to be looking at me. I'll be decorating my yard in my 6-inch heels. Watch. I'm lit. Can everyone say thank you to Miss T? I can't see if anyone's writing.
I see. When I look down, I can
Thank
see
you.
it. Thank you,
We're
everybody.
all grateful. I swear down. Do you know what I mean?
It's been big fun. Sham, shall we light?
And don't forget to press like, subscribe, and share. I will say it on this video because Miss T is on it. Miss T,
Yes.
thank you so much.
You're welcome. Cheers.
And I'll speak to you in the morning.
See you in the morning. Bye-bye, everybody.
With a beautiful face. See you later, princess.
Bye-bye.
Right, everyone. I'm off ski as well. So join me in about 5 minutes. Okay? Thank you so much, Miss T. I can't believe all that we found out today, people. It's like, it's amazing. So then, it's amazing. You should be grateful. And you know what? Like I've said, any of you want to come on, you want to give me any information about anything, I've got the time of the day to do it. Do you know what I mean? Thank you. I'm fucking buzzing. I'm going to be getting all this water and shit. Water. Then night today was telling me about lip balm. Miss T is telling me about these sprays. And then teaching my admins about, teaching me sparkles about the mate. We're gonna be lit. Watch the Shams don't care. Our starship will be flying. Do you know what I mean? It'll be sky fucking high. We'll be losing the sky with fucking diamonds. She'll be wishing she was us. Watch. There'll be Shams crew in the sky. Join me in 5 minutes, people. Click the link. Look out for Shams don't care. Bye.